Hello there, Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel. My name is Xabethegeminiwitch. It is such a pleasure to have you guys here with me today. If you guys are new here, welcome. If you're returning viewers, welcome back. Go ahead and hit that like button if you find that this reading does resonate with you. And this is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So let's jump into your reading here, Sagittarius. What is going on for Sagittarius? Ooh, power and love begins. So you're taking your power back. There's a situation here where, this is the Ace of Cups. So you might have new love coming into your life. Either that, or you're just pouring so much more love into your life, into, your frequency, into your vibration, so that you can have this foundation, so that you can build on a solid foundation. You are taking your power back. I love that for you, Sagittarius. So tell me more about Sagittarius. What is going on with Sagittarius? What is going on with Sagittarius? Tell me more. You've persevered, Sagittarius. Spirit saying, let's stop blaming. I accept responsibility for my own well-being and acceptance. I am learning to accept that the things that I cannot change. So this is how you're taking your power back, because you've persevered. Okay, and you've held on and you've stood strong, but you also know that you deserve love, and that's what Spirit is bringing to you, so that you can have this solid foundation and that you can achieve these goals and these dreams that you have. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So Spirit's saying, continue to persevere. Let's let go of any blame that we have, because we're in this energy of radically accepting things, giving gratitude to the divine. Fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for you wherever I go. Being outrageously open to these blessings. Dear love, open me to your will. Release me from my attachments. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed, and I am now open to receive. So this is you standing in that energy of being open to receive what you deserve, right? Whether you think that it was something like, sometimes we have this idea of what we want, right? And it's so like rigid, right? And the message that I'm getting here is that sometimes, right, we ask for a certain love or a certain person, or like this idea of what we have, a certain house specifically, this, that, right? And we're so like stuck on that one thing that we're not open to receiving that same energy, but maybe in a different form. And I feel like this is the energy that you're in now, where you're starting to learn to accept this for what it is and say, I know what I want, but I have to be open to being able to receive it in a way where maybe I myself am not expecting it, because we put Spirit in a box, we put the universe in a box and say, this is what I want, like I want that apartment. But what if Spirit's saying, well, I've got another apartment for you, and it's actually in a better location, it's actually a lot bigger, and it's actually a lot cheaper, but you're so gung-ho on having this one thing. So I feel like this is the energy that you're in. You're starting to realize, all I want is the energy and the frequency, right? That's what I'm looking for. And Spirit's saying, oh, okay, great. Now that you are open to that, that's exactly what you're about to receive. Thank you for being open to not just having things one way, right? So it also says here, invite help. Invite the divine to pursue you. Seriously, just say, I'm finally ready, God. Pursue me. Okay, so letting go and just saying, it's time for you to pursue me, God. And you're standing in your power. That's beautiful. I love that. Okay. Dear love, open me to your will. Release me from my attachments. Surprise me and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed, and I am open to receive. Generosity. So Spirit's saying, it's time. You're about to start receiving some gifts. You're probably a very generous person. Again, there's generosity 2 times. Okay, you probably like to donate, maybe money, maybe even getting involved in community. So this is about sharing, kindness, and that's what's going to heal whatever brokenheartedness or heartbreak or betrayal that you felt like you had, right? It's about giving back, right? And knowing that not everybody is as lucky as you, Sagittarius. There's an energy here where it's healing you, okay? And the way that it's healing you is by you being open to giving, of yourself, because there are people who appreciate you for who you are. Success, the world, something has come to an end, a cycle has completed, right? Something has been accomplished here. You might even travel, okay? So I feel like this is the end to whatever pain that you are going through here, okay? So that's what's going to help you heal. You think, it's going to give you a sense of belonging too, by standing in this energy of being able to give back, right? Being able to give to people who you are, right? In all honesty and just being genuine, okay? So there is a cycle here that has definitely closed, because you're no longer blaming. You're allowing love to come in to establish this foundation, and to be able to receive these achievements, right? You're taking your power back. What else for Sagittarius? What else for Sagittarius? Right, you're not stuck, Sagittarius. If you feel like nothing is happening for you, or like, Spirit's saying be careful with that mentality, because this is the 8 of Swords. Somebody's feeling trapped here. It's an energy of feeling trapped. Don't mind my cat, sorry, that's Raven. Someone who feels like they're backed into a corner, like their hands are tied, like they're victimized, right? But Spirit's saying let's not blame anymore, okay? Because you're not a victim. Let's get out of this victim mentality. I accept responsibility for my own well-being. It's a feeling of powerlessness, or maybe even pressure, feeling like I'm stuck because I came from an unhappy home. Maybe you had these expectations in regards to your family, right? Maybe you came from a dysfunctional family. That's what it says here with the 10 of Cups in the reverse. Maybe even a broken home, or some sort of lack of security and stability. So Spirit's saying that I want to get you on a different frequency, but there's something that we need to work on here, because there's still this energy of that you're attached to, that has to do with your upbringing, right? Maybe you had some examples growing up that weren't necessarily the greatest, and you don't realize it, but they're still there deep down in your subconscious mind. So Spirit's saying, let's put that to the side. Let's work on it. Obviously, we're not just going to ignore it, because sometimes subconsciously we tend to ignore certain things, because we think that if we just have everything perfect on the outside, if we got the good home, the good family, the wife, the kids, the husband, the dog, and the 3.5 kids or whatever, that everything will fall into place, and that's going to make us happy. But Spirit's saying there's something that we have deep down in our subconscious that we need to let go of. And this could be either no longer blaming the people in our lives, that created some sort of hardship, understanding that these people went through their things too, and they were not as aware, and maybe they were not as woke as you, right? So they were just kind of walking around like a bunch of NPCs trying to do their best, right? Their definition of spirituality was, let's go to church on Sundays, and that was it, really. So they didn't really do the inner work, so to say, okay? And maybe they did. Maybe you came from a really good family, but this has something to do here with feeling trapped in regards to a certain idea that you think that things should be like. And Spirit's saying, I have something better. I have something different for you. So it's time to kind of sit down and ask yourself the question, what your ideal situation would look like, right? And being open to Spirit bringing something in that may not necessarily be exactly what you wanted it to be, or exactly what you envisioned it to be, but it's going to be so much better, okay? Right. This could also be for somebody who feels trapped and stuck within, their home, in their family, and they're wanting to break free. And Spirit's saying you can break free. You are going to break free. You are going to experience the sun, the energy of the sun, which is freedom. But just hold on, because, you know, with this Nine of Wands here, it's like you're like that wounded warrior, okay? And then you have air sign energy, fire sign energy, okay? And we have earth sign energy here. So Spirit's saying that you may have dealt with people who you were probably one who has suffered a lot, and you have had a lot of hardship, but you're a very intelligent person, okay? So it's saying now is the time to stand up for yourself and be clear about your wants and needs. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles, a new financial opportunity that is about to come to you, okay? Maybe in the form of a new job or a new business, or maybe just, you know, a lump sum of money, maybe even an investment or savings, right? This could also be some sort of security and stability is coming, okay? But you're manifesting this in. But Spirit's saying, I see how tired you are, and you've really been in your head a lot. You've been in your mind a lot, but you are about to be set free in regards to a certain situation. There is a cycle that has closed here. And Spirit's saying, even though you might be stuck in your head about certain things and you're driving yourself crazy, you know, you might be feeling trapped, you're not. Something is going to happen here to where you're about to be set free. And this could all be mental. Okay, you could possibly be in the same situation that you're in now, and you know, for the next 6 months, but you might have a different perspective on it, a fresh perspective, and that's going to liberate you and set you free in a sense, you know. And it talks about inviting help. Invite the divine to pursue you. Seriously, just say, I'm finally ready, God, pursue me. So this is about letting go and saying, I'm taking my power back. I know what I deserve, and Spirit's coming in to be able to give that to you, right? So just know that you have always been very giving, very generous with yourself, with your time. That may have led to heartbreak or disappointment, but Spirit's saying there is a cycle here that has come to an end because you've learned something very important about yourself. So accept. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. There are people that we cannot change. There are situations and circumstances that are not in our power to change. And Spirit's saying, let's let go. Let's let go of the blame. I accept responsibility for my own well-being. And let's continue to persevere through this, because Spirit's bringing in something very beautiful that is going to shift your perspective, something that is going to put you in a frequency of love. Okay? So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Go ahead and hit that like button if this reading resonated with you. I am taking personal readings, so you can contact me at Xabethegeminiwitch@gmail.com. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, Sagittarius.